Well, welcome everyone here on Veterans Day. I guess I'd like to start off just by recognizing our veterans and let them know how much we all appreciate them. Ones that have served and are currently serving. Again, we just appreciate their service and their commitment and sacrifices. That being said, here getting back like we always do, going back on last week's game, another sound and good victory. They're going down to College Station, which, as everyone knows, can be a tough place to play. And fortunately, we went down and played well. Really in all parts of the game. I thought offensively just really special, being able to run the football so well, along with throwing the ball well, as Sam Bradford always does, and accounted for 5 touchdowns once again. Sam, I think 4 throwing, 1 rushing, 2 guys over 100 yards rushing the ball. DeMarco Murray, again, all-purpose yards right around 240. Another special day for him in a lot of different areas. Some other players of the game. We recognized our offensive line and Matt Clapp, those guys as players of the game for us, just because of how well we ran it and how well we protected and executed up there. And then some other guys that played well. Ryan Broyles had another big day. Joaquin Iglesias, again, Sam Bradford, like I talked about. Chris Brown and DeMarco Murray, again, were just really special, and no turnovers. So really played great in all parts of the game. Defensively, same thing again, came up with a lot of big turnovers. Another touchdown on defense, 4 turnovers. Great on third downs, got a lot of pressure. We recognized our defensive front, both fronts. So the defensive front, all the front 4 guys, Jeremy Beal and, with Frank Alexander in there, Gerald McCoy, Adrian Taylor, and DeMarcus Granger. We thought those 5 guys up front were really active, limited them to 20-some yards rushing on the day, and got great pressure really all day, forcing a lot of bad throws. Again, just really, good overall performance to win like that on the road in this conference says a lot. So now it leads us to this off week, and we're, of course, working hard, getting prepared for big game coming up with Texas Tech. Want to make sure we get a lot of work in this week to be familiar, as familiar as we can be with them while still kind of regaining, healing up a little bit, getting, trying to get some fresh legs here as you go into your last 2 games.
Bob, since the injury to Ryan, is that your best defensive effort?
Probably overall, but we've in some of these other areas, we still have forced a lot of turnovers. It isn't just this game. You look at you want to look at statistics, but in the end, you look at we lead the league in sacks, we lead the league in forced turnovers, we lead the league in third down stops, fewest first downs, total defense. So it isn't just this game. We've played well in a lot of areas. Some of the points have been special teams, more than you want, and a couple big plays. But overall, we've done a lot that's really good, and outside of just this game. And you're not beating people by 30 points and not playing well defensively.
Just by his own admission was more comfortable in the game.
And that's natural, and we've said that there's not many freshman guys that are in their first time playing at any position that just go in and light it up. It takes some time to really settle in, and he is and was really sound the other day. Played really well in run defense and pass defense, and we hope it'll just continue to improve.
I don't think there's anybody that doesn't think you know what you're doing as far as the coaching staff, but is it maddening to you with the kickoff?
Yeah, sure it is. You can't work it any more than we have, and we'll continue to work it. And again, you kick off 11 times, 9 were good, and you have 2 that aren't. But we've had that too often, and we'll keep pressing it.
Are you missing 1 out of 5 in practice? I mean, are the percentages roughly the same?
No, practice is always pretty simple, but.
What about field goals? Practice, same thing?
Well, again, we just obviously haven't been very good. What do you say? The holds are there, the timing's there. You got to make them.
But in practice, they're okay. Everybody's hitting them.
Yeah, a lot better than we have in the games.
Is that
but that doesn't much matter.
Yeah, is that a pressure thing? You guys just-
Well, you call it what you will. I'm not going to sit here and detail that for you. It never sounds right.
That one before half that he kicked was an excellent looking kick. I mean, when you watch it back, it seemed like it would have been good from about 10 yards out. Was there something that you saw in Jimmy from that first kick to that last kick that made a difference? Or, I mean, in his mentality, the way he went out there, or something that was said to him?
Nope. There's no magic words that, so.
Did you happen to see Cordero come over and talk to him? Maybe the replay on TV?
No.
They showed it.
I was at the game. I didn't see the TV copy.
I saw it on Monday.
I don't have time on Monday to go back and watch a game we already played on TV anyway.
Right. Do you know all the facts of what happened?
No.
Can I brief you?
What's to talk about?
Cordero came over and said something to Jimmy, and
So
Jimmy,
what?
Jimmy stuck his head in Cordero's face mask, and
So
Cordero slapped him
so
upside the head.
so what's to talk about?
Jimmy popped him back in the face mask. I just thought that was you don't see a lot of guys popping each other in the face on the sideline.
What did they say? Did you hear, or did the commentator hear?
I didn't hear, but it
Did he hear what he said the next time he made it, and when those two were talking?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and talk about what guys are talking about on the sideline.
You hadn't addressed it in the team or practice?
I'll address whatever I need to with our team. I don't need to detail it with the public.
It seemed like guys are getting angry at each other.
Oh, geez, imagine that. In a stressful situation, a couple of guys got angry with each other. You have no idea how often that happens if you've been on the field and on the sidelines. It's going to happen. It's going to happen more. Not a big deal.
Bob, you've been around a lot of good coordinators during your career. Can you talk? I know everybody contributes to it, but can you talk about what you see out of Kevin Wilson that makes him such an effective offensive?
Yeah, Kevin's done a fabulous job. It's obvious with the production and the way we've been playing, and really even, I mean, what we've produced, and still burning the clock in the fourth quarter. Not even, so. He's a great leader, very detailed and smart on how he attacks people. And again, Kevin would credit the guys with him. Those guys sit in there and really, are detailed on how they're going to attack certain schemes and what a team likes to do. He's very smart on taking advantage of our strengths. Where are we really good to take advantage? Of where maybe they're not quite as good, and let's make sure we're taking full advantage of that. And